everyone, my name's Becky and welcome back to Student Life. In this video I'm going to be talking about some of the life lessons that I've learned throughout my second year at university. So for me, first year was mostly about learning what's expected of me in my course, learning how to look after myself since I moved out, whereas second year has been a lot more about learning about myself and learning how to deal with situations that I've never been in before and learning how to kind of persevere when times have got tough at university. One of the big things that I did learn throughout second year is how important it is to actually focus on the here and now rather than worrying about life after uni and being concerned about not having a plan necessarily for what I'm going to do after I graduate. So what I learned is to not get too worked up about what's going to happen after uni and instead to focus on the now and to work as hard as possible and to achieve my full potential now so that I'm in a stronger place when I graduate. And also, if you're one of those people who doesn't necessarily have a plan for after you graduate yet, just know that you're not the only one, so don't stress too much about it. Having said that though, at the same time I did learn that in some situations it was important to look at the bigger picture. For instance, the start of the second term in January we were issued with about 14 different assignments, which of course for anyone would be really overwhelming and really stressful at the time. But once you've been given those assignments and been given those deadlines, it really helped me to just look at them one by one and to make clear in my head that they weren't all due at the same time, so I didn't have to do them at the same time and didn't have to stress about it all at once. By looking at the bigger picture of your deadlines, you can see that actually they are probably quite spread out and that I did have time to complete them all, even if at the start of term it didn't feel like I would. Quite an important thing that I learned in second year, especially at the start of the second term again, was that it was okay to feel overwhelmed. We were given a lot of deadlines that I wasn't expecting, and quite honestly I did question if I was like cut out for uni. So yeah, that was really overwhelming receiving all those deadlines, but I wasn't the only one who felt that way, and I was talking to my friends saying I didn't know we had this much to do and everything, and they felt exactly the same. It made me feel reassured because I wasn't the only one feeling that overwhelmed. I guess what I'm saying is when you're feeling overwhelmed like that and when you're feeling like you can't do it and like everything's on top of you, the most important thing is to speak to someone about it. That is something that I've learned, that when I'm feeling like that, when I'm struggling, the best thing to do is to speak to someone who will reassure you and make you feel better about the whole situation. Final big lesson that I learned in second year was basically to just believe in myself, because I feel like everyone gets this at times. Things get tricky and you begin to doubt yourself. You think that you can't do it and you think that the easiest thing would just be to like drop out and leave, which maybe at the time it would. But when you get to the end of the term and you've finished all your assignments and you get your grades back, it's so satisfying when you know that you've done your best, you've worked your hardest, you've got through it after that hardship, and you've come out with grades that you're proud of. I guess what I would say is, if you're struggling, if you're stressed because you don't have a plan for after uni, if you're stressed because of your assignments, if you're feeling overwhelmed, tell someone. They'll help you get through it. They'll give you the support you need. If you don't have someone to talk to, you can go to the Student Wellbeing Centre, which is next to the health centre on the university campus. Talk to somebody there. It really does make you feel better. It made me feel better, and now I've come out with grades that I'm really honestly proud of. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it will help some of you if you ever feel like you're in the same boat as me, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye!